I'm done talking, bitch. I'm done talking, bitch. I'm done talking, but I'm a stone cold sounding like I'm Steve Ross. But I ain't picking up the phone unless the blood calling. BOI stacks, money only money talking. Hit it from the back, deep threat. I just ready more for IRS tax evasion. Probably with the roadie cost mine with procrastination, baby. I don't do no talking. Tyson said he got a brick for me. I just lift the cross. I know that pussy good, baby, but this dick is awesome. Gucci Ferragamo, Fendi, I'm fresh to death, no cough. Drippy, drippy. I heard that your work was iffy. If you ain't purchasing over a zip, then nigga miss me. Pockets never empty. I'm talking about 150s and Beamers, Benzes, and Billies. I'm balling you on a big C, 30 in it's 40. I'ma shoot until it's empty. You don't really want to follow. Please don't tempt me. Red bottoms on my feet, nigga on Crip Street. 10 toes down, probably leaving nigga 6 feet. Rolling up a backwood, smoking like a hippie. Ain't no conversation if it ain't about the Benjis. Bitch, please. I'm done talking, and I ain't picking up the phone unless the blood calling. Boy, bitch. I'm done talking. I ain't picking up the phone unless the blood calling. You see these Christian Louboutins, these trippy blood walking. Bitch, I'm a stone cold stunner like Steve Austin. Bitch, I'm done talking. Bitch, I'm done talking. Bitch, I'm done talking. But I'm a stone cold stunner like I'm Steve Austin.
That was surprising.
What?
Peace, what it do, y'all? That was a surprise for me. I never heard that one. That was Boy Stacks, BOI Stacks with 2 C's at SoundCloud. Check him out.
Surprising how, like, it was vulgar.
I didn't even know what you was gonna say on that song.
It was too vulgar.
Peace, what it do, Aaron?
What's up? What's up? Can you
What's
hear
up?
me?
Oh,
You can play it.
huh?
My sound coming through okay?
It was going in, huh?
Am I coming through okay sound wise? Can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly. I can
All
see
right.
clearly now. The rain is gone. Nah. What it do, Aaron? What it do? Earlier I went live, man, and it was just like some other shit happened to the sound, and you was telling me you couldn't hear me, but Gigi could hear me, and then I can hear myself through my phone, but you couldn't hear me, so.
I mean, I was able to hear you, but it was real faint.
Okay. I kind of wanted to do a recap on what I was saying earlier because I think it was an awesome message. It was as hard for people to hear me. Probably a lot of people couldn't hear me. So I guess whoever heard it was meant for them. I don't need to do a recap. So how was your day today?
Yeah, it was pretty decent. Spent most of it sleeping, but it was decent.
Hey, did you hear about Tekashi 6ix9ine? Didn't want the protective custody. He doesn't want protective custody. He actually wants to come back out of jail and rap again. He's getting out in a year instead. He's not gonna get the 40 years that they offered him in the beginning.
Yeah, but I think he's being very foolish. He needs to take what he can take. I mean, maybe he'll still have his career and all that, but right now, that would not be a good move for him, I'm thinking. But no, I didn't hear about that, but am I surprised? He seems like he still has this real bold attitude. The dude need to get somewhere to sit down.
No, he's not gonna get what he think he's gonna get. He's not like him by him doing what he did, and then now he's not gonna take protective custody. He is actually planning on getting out of jail and going back to his career. I don't believe that his career will be still there when he gets out.
Well, it's not going to be the way it was anyway. I mean, he might be able to get it, but it's not going to be like it was. People are not going to be clamoring to want to get to meet him.
My perception of him is just like basically he just came in there to do what he did. I believe in conspiracies. I think that he came in there to infiltrate the what are they? The 6ix9ines?
Well, he came in there to infiltrate 9 Trey.
9 Trey? Look, I
the 9 Trey Bloods.
The 9 Trey Bloods, I think he came in to infiltrate them in the beginning. How in the hell are you with them? They committing crimes and you want to film something. Anybody in their right mind know that you're not supposed to be filming nothing. Don't know
Yeah.
no record of what they doing that's wrong.
Well, interesting thing about that whole situation is that I think I heard someone say that the feds actually had the cameras and stuff wired up along with them anyway. So it was definitely something to that to begin with from Jump Street.
Mm.
So, but yeah, I mean, I agree with you on that. It's just something about that whole situation that just really is not adding up.
It don't add up. It don't sit well with me at all, Aaron. It's not sitting well with me at all. So I read that article. I think it was yesterday. I read that article and I was like,
Yeah. And not only are you working with you're not just working with the police, but you're working with the feds. That's the government.
yeah, it's like you already they sent you in there. That's the same way as it's something like reminds me of Snowfall because at the end they show where the CIA tried to hire Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know for sure if Franklin took the job with them or he got caught up in the drug game and found out that the man that was trying to hire him was the actual person that he was ended up dealing with. We don't know if that was a setup or Franklin or knowingly got involved in that.
Yeah, the government do it. Yep.
It's deep. And the situation with Franklin is like, supposed to be a rendition of what happened with Freeway Rick.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think Freeway Rick. I don't think he was too happy with the way it because I think they said they stole clips from his life, and I kind of understand what he's saying. I mean, yeah, because he really did live that life. He was about that, and I think he said that. I mean, R.I.P. John Singleton.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he said that John or somebody from his camp didn't even speak. They didn't even come to even speak to him, or they even I think they either offered him something, but they didn't let him have no kind of creative power or something about that.
That comes with that story, and they tried to actually just take his story and exploit him like that's what most people do.
That's Hollywood for you, yeah. And even with these rappers out here like Rick Ross, I mean, I saw a Vlad interview with Rick Ross. I'm talking about the real one. He was saying that first of all, the rapper Ricky Rose, he was a prison warden. Did you know that? A prison guard.
All about Rick Ross. He used to be a federal, not a federal agent, but he worked for as a prison guard.
Yeah. They say he didn't even live the life that he rapped about. He took the life stories of some of the inmates, probably.
And that's what I was like, the other night. I was getting at that because half of the people that rap, they talking about this dude snitching and all that, and they were like, if you take on this life, you can't just come in here and want to snitch and all this. But at the end of the day, anybody who is now in the rap game, they had to change their life anyway in order to be writing all these lyrics and doing all this stuff. They couldn't have been active in the set. They couldn't have been that active.
Yeah. I mean, that's where that term studio gangsters come from, because Rick Ross himself said that, first of all, they wouldn't let him be no prison guard. And with his background, which I understand, I 100% understand that. But these guys, they think, oh, we're rapping and stuff like that. Now, it's kind of like in that scene from 8 Mile, when Eminem was going up against, so what was it, Free World? And then he talked about how the dude came from a privileged background, that his parents were doctors and stuff.
Yeah.
That's kind of how some of these guys are in real life. Some of these dudes, they were never about that life, never lived that life. They might have known somebody that lived that life, but they didn't live it. Same thing with NWA. I heard an interview with you know Lonzo, right?
Yep, I know Lonzo. Yep. Lonzo was in close proximity of my family.
Yeah.
Family.
Lonzo. So he owned the club Dudos, and he was saying that of all the people in the group, Easy was the only real one.
Yeah,
Cube was not about that life. Dre wasn't about that, and he would know Dre and Yella better because he was part of the world class wrecking crew with them. They were working in his club and spinning records. They were never about that life. The only cat that was probably about that life with Easy would probably be Ren, because Ren came with E.
Yeah. Ren actually did some work with some of the people. I had my own music studio before, and Ren used to come to my house, to my studio, to work with the artists I had. So I know Ren, I know his brother, I know his sister.
Yeah. So Ren was a real one. Okay.
Ren is a real one.
Yeah. They even said in documentaries, I saw a documentary about NWA. They even said this, that Easy was that guy. He was that dude.
Yeah, he was that dude for real.
Mm-hmm. They say that, and Easy, interesting thing that Easy didn't even want to rap. Actually, Easy, all he wanted to do was just put up the seed money. He had no interest or nothing at all in rapping, and then that Dre was like having a hard time getting Easy to rap because he couldn't keep up with the beat.
He talked him into it.
But yeah.
They talked him into it.
But he talked him into it. Yeah, he did.
And would you believe I used to see them guys all the time?
All right.
And Easy E, Dr. Dre, Klein, Lonzo, all of them.
Yep.
That's how much we was all right there in the same area.
Yeah, see, being here in LA, I've actually met a few OGs that really was from the gang. Like I met this guy named a cat, an OG blood named, well, I met Bone, but I also met a cat named OG Stutterbox. And if you see him, he's a bald-headed cat that's blind, wears shades. I met him. He was featured on Gangland and telling his story. He got blinded from gang life.
Mm-hmm.
Because a Crip came and shot him in the side of his head. The only thing he lost was his sight. He said one of his homies who actually wanted to go get some revenge. He stopped the dude, said, "No, leave that alone." I'm like, man, I mean, some of these guys that make it and survive, it would behoove some of these dudes out here to listen to them because they really lived the life. They rapping about the life, but these guys really lived it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why these folks think this is something glamorized and all that. I mean, it's people laying it down in the dirt every day over a life that all they gotta do is go behind a mic in a studio and pretend.
And that's all it is. It's like a storyteller, a fantasy. It's like an illusion created for an audience.
Yep. That's why I'm so glad I saw that video from T. Rogers where he had to check some of these cats, like Jim Jones and stuff. He said, Jim Jones, first of all, dude, you weren't born into this. You paid to get in this. Can you believe that, Nicki? It's folks actually paying to be a part of this game.
That's a facade. You cannot pay to get in the game. That's just them working you because you think you can pay. They're going to take your money. You're not in it.
Exactly, I agree.
Come on now.
They just Chris Brown and Soulja Boy paying to be Pyrus and stuff. Man, if y'all don't sit down somewhere.
Y'all don't sit y'all ass down. We was laughing our ass off when Soulja Boy went over there. They was gonna beat his ass.
Yeah, they were. They was about to. You're right about that, Nicki. He in Compton. And they was about to do something to him. You absolutely right about that.
With him.
Like, man, you don't know these folks. These folks is really about that shit, dude. What is wrong with you?
He was high off that shit. He was high off that shit. That's all it was. We're gonna have a boxing match. That shit was too funny.
True. I met this cat named Red Rum. And he was on the song Bloods and Crips that they made back in the day. Yeah. I met Red Rum, and he a real blood. And check this out. You know who he's actual cousins with?
Who?
Corrupt.
Oh.
He was saying he wanted to whoop his own cousin's ass because his cousin started being funny style, right? When he got with Suge, Death Row, and started living the Hollywood type of life, he started getting real funny. He said he was going to actually step to his own cousin and make him take a fade with him because he was acting funny, right? And he was saying that, yeah, but he was like, he was always defending him. He's like, yeah, I used to protect Corrupt from his own daddy. He called him by his government name. He said his name was Ricardo Brown. And he said, yeah, when his own dad was whooping his ass, he was the one that was step up and defend him. And now he didn't got with Suge Knight, and now all of a sudden he acting real big and bad. And then he even said that about, and he even said that Mac 10 can't even go back to some of his own neighborhood over some stuff that he didn't pull.
It's a shame.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm like this. If you make it out right and you manage to tell people your testimony about how you made it out, that's different. But don't be acting like you just the top gun and all that stuff. Hell, I'm not even from that life, and I know that.
There'd be so many perpetrators around. You know, they always perpetrating.
Faking a fraud.
So, how Aaron leave? Aaron got kicked off. Yeah, people be perpetrating the fraud, creating an illusion to have people believe what they're doing and saying. So, Aaron is gone, so I'm gonna go on to the next thing. The next thing is that Steve Harvey got this daughter named Nicole. What's her name? Yeah.
Lori Harvey.
Lori Harvey. Everybody want Lori Harvey. They rapping about her in the songs and everything. P. Diddy was her boyfriend and all this stuff. So now I was having an argument with the kids tonight because they believe that this is really Steve Harvey's daughter. Steve Harvey is not Steve Harvey's daughter. That is his wife's daughter. And what happened is Steve ended up adopting that young lady and giving her his last name at that age. I don't know what that was all about, but I think it was about some money. That's what I think it's about. I think it's about money with them because the background of, I don't even know his wife's name. The background of her is that she was dealing with two brothers who were both drug lords, and she ended up getting with the other one when one of them went to jail and she got with the brother.
They were what?
I'm talking about Steve Harvey's wife now. Do you know about her?
What she did? I think I've heard of some issues I think she was having, but what was it? The deal?
The deal is that Steve Harvey's wife, what the hell is this lady's name? I hate when I be talking about stuff and don't even be writing it down. I just be coming out the dome now. So you can't get mad about that. I'm going to tell you everything right now.
Spill the tea. I can't believe I'm talking like that now.
Yeah. Don't start doing that, Aaron.
Yeah, don't do that, Aaron.
You are what you eat.
Her name Marjorie Harvey, right? And Marjorie Harvey was married to a drug lord, or with a drug lord. And when the one of them went to jail, the one that she was with at first went to jail, she got with the brother. By her getting with the brother, I think she got kids by both of them or something like that. And she turned around and got with Steve Harvey, made Steve Harvey leave his wife he was with, dog his other wife out, and got with her. Now, he got her daughter as basically a beneficiary on his on all his shit because now he is giving her his name, her daughter that wasn't even his fucking daughter. What did that sound like to you, Aaron? Just tell me. Just tell me what that sounds like.
Sound like a big mess. So he had a daughter. I mean, he was married. He sound like he was married before. The woman that he got married to now caused him to leave his wife, and she before that she was with two brothers. She got kids by both the brothers. So that means her kids are both cousins and siblings at the same time.
Exactly.
Oh, I tell you.
So basically, this lady is an ultimate gold digger. It's like
Yeah, she is.
it's like she got with Steve Harvey. She got him all in La La Land, and he just signed over his fucking name to the daughter. Probably all his rights to them. If something happened to him, the other kids they got probably ain't gonna get shit.
Lord have mercy.
That's how I look at it. I swear I've seen it happen so many times. So many times people they do anything for money. It's like they treat the people that are supposed to get the money and supposed to be the fucking beneficiaries like they ain't shit and treat them and get them on out the way. I've seen it's happening right now in my face. One of my friends is like all of a sudden somebody trying to take over her daddy's whole estate and push her and her siblings out the way, and they trying to take over it.
So you dealing with this personally too, huh?
In real life, one of my people, one of my friends.
Wow.
And I feel like it's so sad. It's so sad that who can just come up involving themselves between a parent and his children or her children, whoever, and feel like you could say that they don't deserve the money.
You know, folks don't have no morals nowadays. People, I mean, it's and you know what? And before people take this out of context, I'm saying it's the love of money, not money. It's the love of it. Basically, I mean, if you love money more than life itself, yeah, then it can become evil. I mean, folks are.
Money is the root of all evil.
Man, you got your J thing going. Don't walk away, boy.
It's evil because of what people will do for it.
Yep.
You will become evil in pursuit of this money, and it's sad.
Price, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody got a price, and that's what's sad. And it's like I think I told you before that I'm studying philosophy and the ethical theories and all that stuff, right?
Oh, you probably did.
So in my journey in this class, I'm learning that people are human nature is a motherfucker because people will do what is their instincts when it comes to survival, regardless of what type of standards they adopted in the beginning. At the end of it all, it depends on if their back is against the wall. When your back is against the fucking wall, you might choose to do anything. So anybody is capable of anything. You have to be very disciplined. Just how when Jesus was in the wilderness for all those days, and he was fasting all those days for those 40 days, 40 nights, and then Satan came to try to tempt him.
Yep.
That's what
you tried to tell him to jump off a cliff and all that.
Yeah, and that's what it's like to deal with situations when you have adopted a standard. You have to be strong like that in order to stand your ground. Like Socrates, you have to be down with whatever you say and be down for it to the point where you're willing to die for it in order to live out your virtuous uh, qualities.
That's how we should be about our relationship with Christ.
It's so hard. It's very hard to go through with your virtuous ways to the end and through it all and just die with those same virtues. Because a lot of people are not like they gonna change up if they anything, any given moment.
Yep. They'll flip on you quick. And man, I tell you, nowadays, I don't think I've seen so many as a today, so many flippy floppy type people going on today. I'm like, man, I mean, is there any loyalty at all whatsoever anymore?
Shit, it's hard. It ain't no loyalty for real. Like it's hard. It's a very few people that'll be loyal with you and be down with you. It's always some
Yep.
kind of underlying agenda that you don't know about when you're dealing with people.
Yep.
And that's where I'm at right now. Like I'm with that right now. I'm like looking at this shit and I'm just not even fucking with that many people because I know that I can't trust them.
Well, I already told you how I feel. I mean, especially when it comes to these YouTube streets, I'm side-eyeing everything.
Because niggas is out here moving real funny though, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are.
They moving real funny.
Real funny style. I mean, like say, fool, didn't you just get through doing so and so with so and so, and now you over here doing this? Sup with that, nigga? You know.
Those are your acting. Yes, those are your acting skills right there. They'll be kicking in.
But yeah, but those seriously though, you right about that. It's people moving real funny style.
Moving real slick right now. You moving real slick.
Matter of fact, like Nelly said, that song "Pimp Juice." Matter of fact, stand on my left, cause I know you ain't right. She want me for my pimp juice. I'm like, that's deep right there. That's some real pimp talk. Say, nigga, stand on my left, cause you definitely ain't right.
That's funny. Oh, they in here. The bros. Let me say something to the bros. Let me go up in here real quick.
Yeah, who we looking at in the chat today?
Nobody in our chat. I'm talking to Cautious. Cautious.
What's up, Nick?
What's up, y'all? What y'all doing?
What you need? You say get up with you the other day. What's up, Nick?
I'm live on my channel right now.
Cautious Castaway, what it do, bro? Come on, come through.
Talking bullshit for a minute.
Y'all was doing what?
Talking that bullshit.
When?
Right now.
Oh, I'm live on my channel. And I don't want y'all to say nothing y'all don't want on my channel because I got y'all live with me.
Like I said, come on in. We love you. Come in when you ain't live, Miss Nick.
All right, I'll be in. Peace out.
Tell Cautious to come through, Nikki.
Y'all should come to my channel real quick. That's what I wanted y'all to do.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, anyways, other than that, what's up with what's up with your grandson? Oh, okay.
Oh, they talking.
Yeah, I want to say something too. The rest of y'all hiding in them bushes and bleachers, get your ass down here, get in this chat.
Ain't nobody in the bleachers at all. And we don't have nobody watching this.
It's Friday, y'all. Yeah, it's Friday. Oh, too busy in the club getting drunk and twisted. That's your problem.
Let me see who all doing what they doing right now. See how many of the homies is live.
I wouldn't share it though anyway, Nikki. I just wouldn't share the live.
Okay. Oh, Guys Eye Media is still live all this time? He must have went live twice.
Yeah, but that's the moral of the story is beware of funny moving people.
Acting funny and moving funny. That ain't gonna get you nowhere in life. Just be straight up. Like it's okay. It's okay when you don't agree with other people. It's okay when you have different points of view. It's okay.
It's like I kind of can tell. I'm kind of a good judge of character, and I can tell like when people start just acting differently, it'd be like then maybe if they start talking a certain way, I probably myself thinking, say fool, you got like a wire on you or something, man. What's up with all these questions? You I mean, because Nikki, some of these people out here, they working with them folks, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you working with them folks, huh?
Hey. What's that? Hey, beautiful. Okay. Honey, baby. Girl, that's you? Hey. How you doing? I can't see you because of the way the light's shining on you. That's why. I miss you.
Now she can see you.
I miss you, beautiful. When you gonna come see me? I don't know. You said you was gonna come out here. You play too much. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. That was a little reunion. A reunion of
say hi real quick. She doing her live. She on live right now. She got YouTube thing.
My baby, who looked like me. To me, she looked like me.
She swear you look like her. She look like me.
You could pass for my daughter though. She couldn't.
Oh.
So what's that, Aaron?
Yeah, just looking at some old mail and stuff.
So you gotta check and make sure everything right at work. That's the stuff for work.
No, that's my personal stuff. That's mail.
Oh.
Yeah, everything pretty much at work straight right now.
You just be chilling. Aaron be just chilling in the cut. Yep, a few people popped into the live, but they popped right back out. I was thinking maybe Sunray and them was gonna come through tonight or somebody. Cause we, you know, Jaja, the same usuals we get that come through.
Yeah, ghetto preacher.
Ghetto preacher, you know.
Yeah, I like the Sunray came through. That was real. That was real right there.
Yeah,
you get going people like that come through.
Yep, the people that's with the business.
No, I'm just saying
that be coming through
forever. So I'm just like, damn, I just can't believe it.
Yeah, when early today, what that was I sent you. I was chilling with my girl Fluffy, fooling with Fluffy. You know, and she on vacation in Cabo San Lucas right now. But yeah, she's a real good people. She out in the Antelope Valley.
Who?
Fluffy.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, y'all. Quick promotion, y'all. I'm on here with Nicki C. She got a good hair salon called Star VIP. She'll do you up. She'll do you do.
Yep, I sure will.
She'll do you do and have you looking like a new you.
We dropped a new flyer today.
That's what's up. All right.
Yeah.
Go on do that, Nick. Go on put that out there. Get them flyers and stuff.
We dropped a new flyer. I dropped it off on Facebook and my Instagram page. We're doing natural hair specials. It's a tight ass flyer with my own original work on it that my friend did. I don't know if you can see it.
All right. Yeah.
I did every one of those people.
Oh yeah. Now, speaking of which, too, I'm reconnected with my girl Sister Locker. Shoot, I want to introduce you to her too. I think y'all will really have something to talk about too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She came back because she was gone for a bit too, and she one of my favorites also. Yeah.
My friend is trying to show me about how. Oh, my boys are here. Cautious Castaway and Flat Earth Yanti. They came in here to just come support me real quick. I appreciate y'all.
What's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all coming through also.
So basically, she's trying to show me how to make it work.
That's what's up.
To make it work as far as social media go. So I'm gonna work with it. I'm gonna try to do what I can do. I'm just old school, so it's kind of hard for me to change my ways. I be trying to use social media, but I don't have the patience to be sitting on here all day. I got other stuff to do. So basically, this is my auntie. Hold on, take over from me, Aaron. I gotta ask you.
All right. All right. What's up, Cautious? What up, Flat Earth?
Hey, auntie.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all, we just out here, we just pretty much just chopping it up, just talking about just different topics and all that, talking about keeping it real. And now that's what it's all about. You know, you would think that that would be easy to do, just be real, be yourself, and stop trying to be something that you're not. I mean, it's okay to be yourself. You don't have to fake the funk. You don't have to uh, you know come on and turn on people. You know, bring it on because folks gonna find you out anyway. Or folks gonna find out whether you are what you are, and a lot of times when they find out, they ain't gonna be nice about it. They gonna embarrass you. They gonna they gonna come down on you hard. They gonna come down on you strong, and and that'll make things a lot worse for you because now you feeling bad. They got you feeling real low, and you know, ask yourself this question: what is it really worth it? Is it really worth you trying to be about a life or something that you know you're not about? Is it worth you trying to pretend and do things that's just not part of your character? You know, and when that happens, you know, the consequences are usually very dire. You know, it's not that's just what that is. Folks just don't really get it. Folks don't understand. They don't get it at all. They don't know what the business is. And folks, man, out here, they getting folks just getting let down every day. That's why it's best that when you out here in these streets, the YouTube ones and the offline ones in 3D lockdown, when you in these streets, always be alert, always be watchful, and always be prayed up. I mean, that's real talk right there. You know, I mean, I love chopping it up with Nicki and everyone here. You know, Nicki C good people, and Nicki C real people too. And I like good and real people. You know, Nicki, I'm a fun person. You know, Nicki has her moments. Nicki good people though. See, and you dealing with these folks on YouTube. A lot of these folks on YouTube, they fake. They ain't real. They come off of something that they're not. And when you expose them, when you when you mm, oh yeah, bottom line, when you expose them and you put them on front, they get mad.
Hmm?
You know, I was just talking to the folks about being real and stuff. You know, just letting them know because there's too many frauds and fake ass people on YouTube.
And fake ass people on YouTube. It's just fraudulent people everywhere, though. It's not just even YouTube, but it's a shame that people have taken their show on the road and started on the internet and doing it. So a lot of stuff is not real. I'm just too real for TV. To me, I'll just be coming on here, just displaying my shit, just being real and very transparent. Um, and I don't share everything, but the things that I am sharing, I'm being very transparent about it. Like I don't have nothing to hide. Like
Yeah, that's what's up.
I'm just being real. I mean, my life ain't a bunch of roses. I be fighting every day. Like I said, I fight every day to maintain myself. It's not easy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people out
Yeah.
here that take life for granted. They don't think that they need to work hard. I see people that just don't want to do shit. They think somebody gonna come give them something. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, they think all they can do is just sit on their ass and wait for it to fall in their lap.
You know,
No, that ain't how it works.
thing. I want to cry when a motherfucker got to do something for me. I'm gonna tell the truth. When somebody
Yeah.
has to do something for me, I want to cry. It's not funny to me.
Yeah. I mean, especially out here on 3D lockdown, you gotta get up off your ass and you gotta make it happen for yourself.
You really got to make it happen for yourself. And sometimes you be having a good time, you be having a good run, everything be going fine and dandy. But then sometimes you hit those obstacles and you got to figure that shit out. You got to figure a way. How are you going to do this? How are you going to get out of this? It's a fucking game.
Man, I've been in that situation several times and it don't feel good either.
I was like, God, I'd be like, damn, how come it could be going so fucking good for a moment? You'd be doing so well and everything be falling right into place. Then here you come with this adversity and you be like, what the?
Tell you what, situations like that is what really gets your faith popping. Because I done been in some situations like, God, really? I mean,
Really?
yeah, it get like that. Like I said, it don't feel good. It don't feel good at all.
And you know what? I don't even never cry, Aaron. I don't be crying, but I damn be wanting to cry when shit don't be going the fucking way I think it should go. When, somebody might have to do something for me or, just some bullshit. I'd be like, shh.
Okay.
Shit that make you mad right here. This is shit that make you want to use alternative methods to make shit happen. But if you're trying to live a virtuous life and live a life of virtue and do things according to a certain set of standards and the traditions, then you won't do that.
Yeah. I
You
like the way you put that. I like the way you said that, alternative methods.
Alternative methods.
And we don't leave it at that.
Yeah,
Figure it out.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to start using those alternatives like that. Because that means that you have not adopted the set of ethics and standards that you said you adopted.
Yeah.
So
thank you.
At that moment, you gotta roll with the punches.
Well, when you mean by alternative methods, could you? Hell no, I ain't explain it. Figure it out, shit. Yeah. You ever heard this expression? And this is real. But common sense ain't so common. I mean, you literally in a generation of some of the dumbest people. I'm like, come on now. Some things you don't have to be taught. Some things should just be common sense. But it's true. Common sense is really not all that common. It's sad. Real sad. Bunch of grown ass men and women.
Grown ass men and women just should be doing the fucking most. And that's the same
the
shit.
most, okay? I mean, they doing some extra shit. I'm like, hold on, y'all. Okay, it's like, hold on. I didn't order extra cheese. I just, come on now. You're doing too much. Sit down.
I don't know. It's just like I was telling you before about the one person who I trusted the fucking most. I had them with me all the time, just always around me.
Right.
So much, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, and I think I know who in the situation you're talking about too.
There will be sheep and wolves in sheep's clothing. That's what I want to say. Because I trusted her. I was starting to trust her more and more. And even one day she told me that I should trust, you got to trust somebody. Now, I feel like I should have stuck to how I was already being, you know what I'm saying? Because now I done let you in, I done talked to you about some of the things that are near and dear to me, some of my deepest, secrets.
Let you in my inner circle.
I didn't go fucking that deep, but I'm just saying I gave her some of my true feelings about some shit. And
Right.
for me to find out later that this lady didn't really give a fuck about me. And when I say she didn't give a fuck about me, I mean she didn't really give a fuck about me. It wasn't even about me. It was about her and where she can go and what she was
Yep.
going to do with me, to me, because of me, through me. You know what I'm saying?
An
That's
interesting thing about it.
motherfuckers I don't want to be around for real. Like I
Yeah.
really don't, because I will fucking wring your motherfucking neck.
And that's the interesting thing about it.
Measures.
And you know what? The sad part about it is you put her on. Put her on game and everything.
Oh, Cautious want me to come back to the Discord. You want me to bring him back in? I'm gonna bring you in from the Discord live.
And Cautious being with us. Come on, Cautious. We got plenty of space. Yeah, you got the ribs, right? As Cautious as we got the ribs.
Cautious, you got the ribs? Cautious don't eat ribs.
Oh.
Cautious.
Yo.
Can you hear Cautious?
Aaron?
Yeah,
okay, now I'm talking about Aaron.
Is he talking?
Aaron, say something.
What up, Cautious? You bringing the ribs over?
What's up, bro? Yeah, John's gonna get his wrench. He's like, where my wrench at?
Oh, I didn't take your wrench. What the?
I know you did because they can't. He just ain't got that.
He said that shit said wrench.
Oh. He being funny, wrench.
Let me go give this man his wrench. Wait a minute. I'm gonna give your wrench.
Your wrench.
Wait a minute.
I was just driving home from work, and I was like, I'll get on here for a minute till I get up.
Yeah, that's what's up. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, ain't nobody messing with us tonight. Ain't nobody messing with me and Aaron tonight. You know.
Well, you know, hey, as long as y'all doing what y'all supposed to do, it don't matter what nobody else do. That's the thing. Everybody needs to worry about their goddamn self, and we'll all be good for each other.
Exactly.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's real.
That's what I'm talking about. Worry about your goddamn self.
Worry about yourself and get up out of mind.
Worry about what the next person can do, because guess what? You putting out the energy in to worry about somebody else. You could have put all the energy in to worry about yourself, and you would be 100% better. 100% better than you was yesterday.
That's just what I be saying. I be saying that shit every time.
Hey, Cautious, that's the definition of a hater.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
What being a hater?
The definition of a hater.
Yeah, that's the definition of a hater. Worrying about what somebody else got, looking at their pocket, looking at their clout.
It's crazy because people just, I think people be born to just be haters, man. Like,
it's a part of that bloodline.
Yeah, that's real.
It's a part of that other bloodline that I'll be talking about. It's a part
of that tainted bloodline, huh? Yeah, that's that tainted line right there.
Bloodline that tried to taint the same bloodline that Jesus was in. That same one. The Nephilim. The Nephilim.
Oh, snap. You talking about the Nephilim. You getting deep there with it, too.
Girl got haters, and she's so nice. She don't do nothing to nobody. Oh, hating.
Oh, you talking about your baby?
Yeah, she got haters, and she's just 7 years old, and she's nice to everybody.
Nice to everybody.
She ain't mean to know and got haters. How the hell?
But you know what that is, though? That's her inner light shining so bright, and them kids can't understand how she's shining like that. They don't understand, and it's not something that you can see. It's an instinct that people see in you that you don't even see it, but they see it in you because they know exactly who you are.
And darkness don't like light no way, so that's the deal. When they in the darkness.
The darkness from the light. He separated that. He took it all and put one over here and one over there. He separated it.
Yep.
Yeah.
He talks about. Go ahead.
But he also is also one still one, even though it's separated, because you can't have one without the other.
That's
you
true.
can separate with the perception, but with reality still inside of you, you still got the dark. Your light, everybody is the light. Everything you see is a light being, and everything inside is the darkness of it. So, with that being said, like, you know, your darkness, everybody black and white, pretty much.
But
white will represent light and black will represent dark, right?
I understand what you're saying, but that's where the control comes in at. You might need your dark side sometimes, but at the end of the day, you want to be able to control your dark side because everybody has one. And that's why I always say that anybody could get pushed to a point. That's why it's important to be able to try to control it.
Tupac said it best. I ain't the killer, but don't push me.
If you can control it, you're winning. But everybody got a button. That's why they've been doing these videos where the lady in the store got mad at the white lady and was like, you pushed my daughter, because they're doing that shit on purpose. Because they know that certain people don't have that control. And if they can get everybody to act up and show that other side, then they can get whatever they want cracking.
Yeah, I heard about that story too with the lady.
You know, the misunderstanding of the darkness too, though, it's a misinterpret. Like, it's not bad though. It's not, don't mean it bad. How about your light side might be the bad? It might be worse. What you got inside, you might be an angel inside in your darkness, but you might be a hellcat in your light. So it could be, it could flip.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It could be opposite.
Because I get it.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
I get it. But that's because of the same thing I said earlier. You letting certain things overshadow in your personality. You letting the darkness outshine the light. If that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, I like to say that I think that when you don't control your darkness, that's when your light be tempered. Because everybody, the source, you go back darkness. Not all bad, because ever heard about dark or black or this, it makes you think negative or it make you feel like, you know, weak, sad. It seems like it's a bad thing, but I feel like there's manipulation to control your darkness. By controlling your darkness, somebody else is, because they giving you everything in the light, what to try to use as a blueprint to be, because most of the stuff everybody like and want is stuff that's given to us. It's not like you it's not like you really being really 100% creative. You being steered into the situation that you are going in anyway, because of the things that surround and show to you on a daily basis. So with that being said, with two eyes that see the light, is the light is influencing you the most, because you always looking at, and when you go into the dark, you've been taught to fear that, and that's bad, and that's scary. So you don't even probably even think when you're in your dark. You probably just be in that junk, you know what I mean? And then you come back out in your light, and there are all these pictures and symbols, signs, and things steer you into a certain way. You know what I mean? That's why I think most people ideas come from stuff that's in the light, but it should come from the dark, because that's where creativity starts.
It's starting in the dark, and that's where meditation comes in at. I know what you're saying, though, Conscious, but it's like the perception of the dark side is the temperamental side of it. The side that.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, so you pretty much saying, are you saying that when you think of the darkness, you think of like evil or bad? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying.
I was talking at that point when I was talking earlier, I was talking about the side that will protect you. Like if something goes down, you might have to do something that might not be considered all that. But at the end of the day, we all can be pushed to that point.
Yeah, but see, it should be something that you gotta understand. Everybody can do it though. Everybody can do it, everybody can go nuts or ape shit or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? You lose your temper or act stupid. I like to say everybody can be ignorant. Anybody can act stupid and act ignorant. You know, I call it. I wouldn't call it a dog space. I would call it just motherfuckers just want to show their real colors.
Okay.
I feel like most people like to show their true colors. They feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Because in the darkness, that's where everything come from. That's what color come from. You know what I mean? So when you just leave that out of it, pretty much are an open book for to be controlled. That's how I feel. I mean, I might be wrong, but from my perspective, my perception, I feel like that's how it is. Because now that I understand more about what the inner you is, it's more of like now I see, damn, this is where we connected it as a one, as a whole. And people are disconnected from that because you taught the fear that shit. Yeah, man. Like when you think about the lights being all panic, you're in the uproar, you like, oh my God, the lights off. Like, you know what I mean? It's teaching, scared of your dark space. But as somebody who just think, it goes back to like when you and Huey had that little debate. Well, y'all didn't have a debate. Y'all was just talking about what's right and wrong. Mm-hmm. And it goes to about my thing with the dark and light. It's just really a perception of what you when you are experiencing what you in, either the light or the dark. You know what I mean? You could be negative in either one. That's what I'm trying to say. I might could go into my dark space and pull up the evilest, the most fucked up shit you ever could hear. But then I could go into my light space and do the same shit. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't give it too much control. It's basically you. You gotta realize that you has put forth the effort to whatever it is you trying to so you gotta control yourself. If you don't control yourself, somebody will occupy your seat. And that's real.
Okay, now let me just say what I think it all is. What I think it all is we have our ego self, our higher self, and our soul. We have all three of those that are operating. And a lot of times the ego self is the one who wants all the pleasure. The ego self is the one who is
all the glory, all the attention.
Huh?
All the glory and attention. That's the ego self.
The self-centered one. You know what I'm saying? That the one with all the pride.
Yep. Do you feel like is that a taught feeling, or is that a natural feeling that you get from that? I think it's a taught feeling because ain't nothing being really natural. You know, manipulated. Everybody being manipulated to think of collective whole. In my opinion. So your ego probably ain't as bad as people make it, because like Envy said, your ego drives you to get up every day. Without that, you might not even want to get out the bed. You know what I mean? You might not even want to wash your ass because your ego, you ain't have your ego because you probably wouldn't, you don't want to walk around stanky because somebody gonna be calling you stanky. But your ego letting you know, man, you don't want to be stanky. So if you ain't got no ego, you might be like, fuck it, I'm a stank. I don't care.
No, because that's you. Being clean and stuff is taught to you.
Right.
That's what I'm saying, though.
If you never was taught to be clean, you won't be.
I think you would, though. I think naturally you will figure.
You will still be a little funky ass heifer. I'm just saying you'll be funkier. You'll be funkier longer than somebody who was actually pressured into making sure that they was fucking clean. Because I know people still to this day, they still be stinking and going in there doing bird baths, and I be looking like, what the fuck are you doing? You're not gonna take no shower.
The moral of this story is wash your ass.
What if nobody did?
It's just what you put value on in your life. Whatever you value. If you value smelling good, you're gonna go your ass in there and smell good. I want to smell good every time I walk out this place, out my house. I want to smell like $1,000,000. When I walk in the building, I want them to smell whatever perfume I'm having on.
I think that's ego, though. I feel like that's part of your ego.
It probably is. But I know that I was taught that. It wasn't that I woke up and just knew that. I know that my mother used to rub and scrub me so hard. I used to be red as hell because she used to scrub me so hard, trying to keep me clean and shit. I'm like, damn, that hurt.
The moral of the story is wash your ass.
Hey, but like I was saying, somebody had to know to be clean, though, to even teach somebody to be clean. So I feel like it's just a natural thing, though. It would have been a natural thing to automatically go to the water, the little dark spaces, spots out your stuff. You know what I mean? If you want to think of it like you ain't got no electric running water and shit, you like, you know, people. I kind of gotta say this. I feel like when you think about the old time. They make you feel like we didn't have no sense of nothing. Like we just was like, no, we didn't have. Man, we had to have all these shit all along the whole time. When you think of biblical times, everything we had to already had all this stuff because it's just not normal to come from nothing to something like this. You know what I mean?
But they have to make you think there was nothing. That's the way they are.
Yeah, they control you. So now when my imagination go back and I think of old times, I'm picturing a motherfucker with leaves on or in grass with bugs and shit slapping and biting and mosquitoes everywhere and flies and ain't no running while you in a tent. Like that's how I think. And then now that I know what I know, I don't think like that no more. Because there was a talk thought. That's what I like to say. Talk thought. They taught me to think like, you know, we got
talk thought.
Just a talk. That's a talk thought. They taught me to talk like that, like country is. A talk thought. But yeah, it's not an original thought. Because if you would have never had painted a picture for me and you start talking about the past, I wouldn't even have the same picture in my brain that you painted. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just, you know, everybody got different opinions and that's fine. And there ain't nobody arguing because that ain't how it go. We all perceive and see shit different. And we come together as a one unit to explain and talk about how each other relate, or we can say, nah, I don't get it. But later on in life, you might see what I was talking about yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Like tomorrow,
you already know I am. You already know, Cautious. I'm be like, Cautious. You know what? Remember we was talking about such and such? That's why I be valuing our talks because it has helps me open my mind up to see things a different way. I don't have to always think the way I think. I can always look in and examine what you said and then compare and come up with my own theory behind it.
Yep. And living your truth.
You're living my truth.
Living your truth and making boss ass moves.
I can make a dime, goddamn it, buy me 2-3 beers, and you take a dime and try to buy you 2-3 beers, and it don't work for you. So now is it a lie? Is it not the truth now? Because I go take a dime and get the same thing you can't do what I can do. So that's my truth. I know how to get 3 beers for a dime. You
just reminded me that I found a dime yesterday. I did. And it was on heads.
There's something about them dimes, man. Think about it. That's why some women are known as dime pieces. They ain't called dollar pieces or quarter pieces.
Somebody show us what to look at, watch, think, see. It's crazy though. At first I was kind of feeling like, I used to feel like, dang, people think crazy. People think, no, I don't think people think you crazy. I think people scared to even think. That's what I think.
A lot of people avoid thinking. They avoid it. They avoid all knowledge because they don't want to be thinking about that. They don't want to make their mind. Yeah.
It's stress. Yeah, you're right. It's easy not to think, Nicki. It's so easy if I could just get up. I got a one-button coffee maker. I got a instant turn the TV on. I got my paper through at my door. I got motherfucking little dog running around the house. I ain't got to do shit. And I just don't think about shit. That's easy as hell. But when you sit up in the day and the night and you think about life and how humanity could be better, and you try to fix the problems that told you stuff that was wrong, and you thinking that's hard to do. That's stressful, but it's necessary because your thoughts can transfer to to the next person in their dark space. That's why I think the dark space is really important, because that's where we all are connected. I say the two eyes are the disconnection, and the first eye, or people call it the third, but I call it the first. That's the connection. That's who everybody is. When you speak in drum, you say I. When I speak, I say I. When Aaron speak, I. When Josh speak, I. Everybody say I. So that means that we all are I. I am, I am. And that's where we all don't understand. We don't connect when we go back. Because that's just like, I could say a rap verse right now in my head or write it down, and about 3 or 4 months later, I hear a rapper say the same shit. Exact bar for bar. Like, I mean, it's only so much we can, bring from the darkness to the light, but then at the same time, come on, how motherfucker get you right there, and I ain't never put my shit out or nothing. You know what I mean? I ain't even never recorded. I got plenty of shit I be hearing folks say that I wrote. And I can't sit up here and take the initiative to say they took it. Nah, we connect. Great minds think alike. That's their saying. But it's really, when you think, period, it's a great mind, because all our minds are connected. So when you start thinking, that's when the magic starts.
Do you know that it's a verse in the Bible where God says, I am?
Yep, I am the I am.
I am the I am.
I think he even said that, told someone to say I am sent me.
The I am that I am made me to be. That's my words right there.
You are, because everybody is I. There's us. You are us. And I say you and I verse. The you is the two eyes. The you and I, the I is all of us. But we both all the same. We both are the you and the I. We the two eyes with the one eye.
Basically, what he's saying is, when he say I am, is like before me there was none. I was there. I was always before and after. There was none before me. That's basically what I am means.
Now here now, nowhere. Now here.
So that just makes it all the truth that we're all connected. We all I am. We all one.
And guess what we doing powerful now? Connecting in our light space together.
Exactly.
Instead of fighting each other.
Exactly.
Coming out of our dark hell and becoming the same as we is when we in the dark space. That's the balance. That's my art. When you don't pick and choose stuff, you stay in the middle of it. You don't judge nothing. You don't criticize nothing. And you got the right to go on stuff and interpret stuff like you want, but at the same time, you don't force it on nobody. And you're not sitting around thinking you know it all. Because I know what I don't know, but I do know that I know. Because everybody know, because we all know, and we all don't know. That's just how it works.
But that's when ego comes in, and I know more than you.
Yeah, and that's the two eyes. That's the disconnection.
I know more than you. It's me. That's when
you unplug. Yeah,
and I am the best. I am the best YouTuber on this side of the YouTube streets. Aaron, you ain't shit, and none of these YouTubers ain't shit. I'm the one. I don't care if I don't have 1,000 subscribers. I don't care. I'm number one.
Yeah, number uno.
I'm the one. And
that's a natural instinct too, though.
And
that's why I'm saying is we competitive nature. We competitive creatures by nature. You know what I mean? And it ain't nothing wrong with that. Cause guess what? You gonna just make me strive to be better because I know you want to be better too. But
no, we're not competitive by nature. We're competitive because we was taught that to be competitive. But at the end of the day, when you know that there is no competition, there is no comparison to you because you are an original being. Nobody can be like you, and you can't be like nobody else.
I'm a designer original.
That's someone that can be better than you. That's always gonna be someone that can run faster than you.
That's what I was just gonna say. You gotta think about
that is an illusion.
You can't help.
Bottom line, I'm a designer original. That's what I am, a designer original. Because there's no other Aaron Collins but me, and I was designed the way I am.
is it? Do you want it more than I want? That's competitive.
Okay.
But then,
there you go.
You know what I mean?
But see, that competitiveness, I don't feel like that is one of the things. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I don't think that's what was meant to be, because when you look at it, the story of Cain and Abel, I know y'all don't like to look at these stories, but I do.
I know all of it though. I know all of it.
I like to look at these stories because even if they didn't, and it never happened or whatever, it's a great example to show. It's about human nature. It's just showing about human nature. That's all it's doing. It's just teaching you lessons about human nature. Human nature is that because somebody else is getting all this attention, all these accolades about the work that they're doing, it makes you feel inferior because you keep trying to do with the fucking same thing they do and do your own original shit, and you're gonna get the accolades you're supposed to get. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's why you shouldn't even be on nothing from nothing. You should just do stuff just because you feel good about it. Don't want it. It feel good for somebody to pat you on the back and say, "Good job."
Yeah, but if you love it and you love what you're doing, you shouldn't even have to worry about that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Don't worry about you not getting the recognition because you do what you do. You just good at it. Like,
but that's how the world's set up and make you feel like you need recognition. Because like people, I hear a lot of people talk about the jobs that they work at or whatever, and they doing the work that they do, but everybody else is getting the recognition except them, and they doing more work than the other people. But other people are stealing their work and taking it and making it as their own and presenting it like they came up with the idea, when the person who was an underdog, the person that's working under all the ones.
That's what they do because they feel like they got the, they got the paper, the title. We bow down to them titles. When somebody wear a title, we be like, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" "Oh, I'm a doctor." "Oh, we respecting the shit out of you." "What do you do for a living?" "Man, I'm a tradesman." "Oh man, you ain't even give a fuck because I pick your garbage up every day." You know what I mean? Like, we just.
Hey, let me say something real quick. I'm gonna say something real quick.
Aaron want to say something.
Okay. I want to say something. Basically, hitting on what y'all are talking about. Perfectly. This is the best example. I live here in Los Angeles, California, which is a city based on image. If you don't look a certain way, if you don't have a certain designer or whatever, they consider you not part of the in crowd.
They're gonna shit on you.
That's why you gotta be your own person, be your own thing, and feel good with your own self, and do what you do. Matter of fact, make them want to be like you instead of you trying to be like them. Make them want to be like you. Like, man, what's up with Aaron? He got a different fashion. Or Nicki C, man. I mean, I like the way she wear her hair. How does she do that? She ain't like the rest of these folks.
I never have been. I always had my own swag about some shit, and I never was trying to be part of the fucking in crowd ever.
Exactly.
I'll talk to some of the people and I'll be cool with people, but as soon as they start trying to act like I gotta do what they want me to do and do the stuff they want me to do just to be a part of it, I ain't trying to be a part of shit.
That's exactly when I disconnect from people. Forcing their way or they
That's when they want to start changing you. You can't be letting them change you.
That's why I feel like as a collective conscious, all the right people find the right people because we on the same frequencies and we do the same thing because we all in our dark space controlling it. And that's why we all sitting there now agreeing with what you just said. Mother start showing me they trying to control me. I can't roll like that. I don't need nobody. I got my own fucked up thoughts in my head that I try to fight and deal with every day. I don't want nobody to help me influence that or I don't need your help. I don't need. But hey, y'all, I'm glad to talk. I'm at the house. I'm on 2%. Go. Love y'all.
Love you too.
Safe.
All right.
Y'all dark space and don't let nobody control it. Fuck it.
All right. Peace, Cautious.
All right, Cautious.
All right, Aaron.
Appreciate you coming through, bro.
Hey, you stay up too, man. Don't you let nobody, man, get you down, bro. You a strong man. You remember that. Don't let nobody tell you different. Like, you know what you do, headstrong, you know what you want, you love, and you give a damn. You just probably be over aggressive. You show your love. You ain't bad. That's a good thing. But people need to take you get that way out. Because you just know somebody a little more there, hell, we all probably feel a little better about ourselves. You know what I mean? So, yeah, bro, I respect you.
Appreciate that, black man. Respect you,
All
too.
right. Love you.
I love y'all, too.
Yep, it's just a trip how that shit just came together like that. That's crazy. At the end of the day, what Kasha said was very important. I had a thought, but I don't know if I can pull it back up. But being myself and being able to distinguish whether or not I'm gonna go along with people, I know one thing. People know, like somebody that's really, really close to me told me that I will sit there and play along with the people and just keep going, letting them keep going with their shit. And the whole time I'm analyzing them and watching them to see how far they really gonna try to take it. And when I figure out what they really trying to do and what they really on, it'll seem like they have me, but at the end they won't have me. They be like, oh, damn. It'll be a rude awakening because I'm not going along with that bullshit you trying to do. I've already peeped you out. I already see what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what really, Nikki. That's what make them mad when you expose them. When you find them out for who they are and realize that they some ain't shit ass people, and you know that secret about them. That's what when they really get upset. They're like, oh man, she done found me out.
Yep, they get mad and then they wanna act like you did something wrong to them and shit, and then they wanna talk to you and all this shit. I know I ain't did shit to nobody. I haven't, and I can walk around by myself every day. I can live my life and do me by myself all the time. But I do
Yep.
have a couple of good friends that are around me, and I appreciate them friends. I appreciate them, and you too, Aaron, because I know that you're a man of God. I know that you ain't trying to hurt nobody ever, and I know that you know what I'm saying, you're genuine. I took you to meet Dr. Tanya one time, and you kept asking me about her and asking me, how's Dr. Tanya? How that means you care about other people besides yourself. So I had to put her on the phone so you could see how she was doing yourself.
Yep. Yeah, Dr. Tanya, good people too.
Yeah.
And she sounded, and for somebody who had just gotten out of surgery, man, she sounded like she was this real, just chipper, spry. Like, okay, what we doing now?
Yep.
That's basically how she was. Like, so what we gonna do now? Where the party at or something?
So by me knowing that Dr. Tanya had to go through all that at her age makes me appreciate my life even more. And
Right.
appreciate that, I can still get around and I'm not in as much pain as she's in. I'm in pain. Don't get me wrong. I'll be in pain, but I'm not nearly in this amount of pain Dr. Tanya was in. Did you hear her describing how much pain she was in at
Yeah, I
the
did.
thing?
Yeah, I did. I heard her.
And she had a cane with her and stuff. And man, that's crazy. When you start getting to the age where you got to use other help to get around and stuff.
Other forms of mobility and all that. Yeah.
Being mean to people. I ain't got time to be trying to be mad at nobody or nothing. I need to be making sure I'm good and that I don't have to end up doing none of that. I don't want to.
Well, you know the interesting thing about Dr. Tanya, right? Even in her pain, she was still managed to do more within that time we was there than some of these able-bodied people do in their entire life.
Yeah, and she cared about other people the whole time. Everything she was doing wasn't even about her. Did you see that part? It wasn't even about her. It wasn't about her trying to puff her chest out and think she was all fly and think she was doing so much and wanting people to worship her. No, she was giving back to the community. She was calling all those people up, showing who was the ones in the community doing everything, giving people awards, gave Nipsey Hussle an award,
Mm-hmm.
gave
Yep.
everybody the recognition that they deserve, and still managed to do an interview with me at the end.
Yep. I still think you should have got up on that stage and got an award too.
Well, I wasn't part of the whole program. I could have been because Dr. Tanya been calling me the whole time. Every time she do something, she invited me.
But it's all good though, because you know what? Yeah, we got people in our circle, real people.
Hey, you doing your walk, your rounds?
Yeah, you know, taking y'all with me. That's what I do.
What was I gonna say? Oh, Kasha still ain't here. He probably just listening. Anyway, I was gonna say something. Oh, I saw your video today. You was doing good. What was you were doing taking actual still photos?
Oh, you talking about that one? Yeah.
Okay. You were taking the still photos and somebody else was doing the video.
Yep.
Okay. You're very passionate about your work.
Yep.
And that's something that I got respect for too.
Appreciate that. Matter of fact, actually, that was just actually me and Sun Key out there by ourselves. We just set the another camera up on a tripod, let that do us, and then we took also turns with the other camera.
Okay,
I told you,
I like that.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a third person with us, but they flaked out. They whatever excuse they had. So we like, well, listen, the show must go on. So
Wait a minute, Cam. Somebody won some of the money.
Yeah, the money gone.
What the hell?
Gone, Mom.
Who won this shit?
Somebody won that 2071 million.
Damn!
What happened?
Somebody won $271 million.
Yeah, it's 50 million again now. Already.
Oh man, I forgot to play again. That's what happened. I didn't play today either.
Oh,
one person won $230 million.
It's 50 million.
It's 45 million now.
They said it'd be estimated by the day that it's played. It'd be 50.
Okay. I need to win that shit. I'm tired of this shit. I need to win that shit.
One person won $278 million.
Was it one person or a couple of people?
I don't know, but it was 271 million.
Man, I need to win that.
Man, do you know what I would be doing if I had $278 million by myself?
Oh, I know I'm getting broke off. That's one thing. I already planned to give like a meal ticket or something out of it. No, if I had 271 million, I have to take a little break real quick. I wouldn't make no moves. I'll just take a quick break, go sit down somewhere, and I wouldn't talk to nobody. I would just sit and figure out what I was going to do. I wouldn't make rash decisions. I wouldn't make no quick moves.
You got to make that shit real quiet. Of course, I get some things that I won't need, but ain't no major extravagant stuff. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I have to plan that all the way out. Like, no, I gotta write down. And you know, you can't really even give nobody. You gotta buy everything for everybody. Can't really give nobody no money.
Because you think people moving funny now? Shoot, you don't really see some funny moving ass folks.
I ain't have time to see no funny movements. That's how much I'm gonna be in the wind. And that's how much I'll be in the wind. I wouldn't even be. I'll be like, I wouldn't even come to my channel. If I did come to my channel, it'd be a while.
If I come to my channel, I'm gonna be normal like
It'll be a while. I will be gone doing something else right now.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing today?
My channel will be the bomb when I come back. That's what it'll be all the way. Everything will be how I want it. Everything, all my dreams will become a reality.
Okay.
That money.
That's for very real.
All my dreams become a reality.
You already know, certain people gonna be talking.
Shit, I don't give a hell what nobody be saying right at that point. Real, they can talk. At that point, we would know. They was concerned about my business.
You said something real key right there. Don't make no rash decisions. Don't do nothing real extraordinary out. Be real selective. What you buy, who you buy for. I saw the rest of When They See Us, the Netflix film about the Central Park Five.
Oh,
They got awarded all together. They got awarded $41 million.
11-11. I'm in the right direction. They had what? They got how much money you said?
The city of New York awarded them $41 million.
But they, yeah, that wasn't enough.
It's basically $8 million a piece. I just
They
hope
did
that
not
they
went wrong.
Yeah, I mean, $8 million. True enough, it might not be a lot of money, but if you use it wisely, if you invest in it wisely, you can go places with it.
The man from Fubu said he invested. He had $40 when he started his brand.
I can dig it.
$40. You just gotta know what you're doing when you get ready to make a move. Anyway, this was live and at 5. I'm about to go.
Right on. Yeah, I enjoy Cautious coming on.
Mm-hmm. Very knowledgeable guy.
Oh, yeah.
So I gotta get my ass to bed because I got an early start in the morning.
All right, then. What you about to do tomorrow? You gonna be in Paramount or you got some plans?
I'm gonna be in my shop tomorrow.
All right.
Be at my shop doing all these people that I gotta do, and it is what it is.
Make it do what it do.
Yeah.
You know our old slogan.
What's the slogan, Aaron? It's your turn.
The slogan is be a boss, make boss moves, live in your truth, and make it do what it do.
He said, be a boss, make boss moves, live in your truth, and make it do what it do. And in the words of Nicki C, I want y'all to make moves like a boss. I want y'all to love yourself, know yourself, be true to yourself, stay fly, and always live in your truth. Peace, and I'm out of here. Gone.